Welcome to episode 30 of Activated Adventures.
And where the goes is on the go. They don't make them like this no more.
Let me know if I'm going to fall into the moat.
Huh?
Let me know if I'm going to fall into the moat. Greetings from the oldest city in America, St. Augustine, Florida. We're standing in front of a very, very old fort.
Castillo de San Marcos. And this goes back centuries. It's like 1500s, I think it was.
It's the oldest fort in America.
This is coquina. It's basically made out of shells and sand
and that is what
beach junk
makes the fort. St. Augustine is one of our favorite towns to go back to. We've been coming here for years. It's one of our favorite coming back to places. Check it out. There's actually a moat right there. I bet they have alligators in it too, right? Alligators!
Yeah, that's actually a very good picture to post right there.
We can't go in the fort today, but we can go in the moat with all of the alligators.
When the city was under siege at one point, the civilians took refuge here and they brought their cattle and they hung out in this moat.
So it was filled with cows, not alligators.
Right, cows, not alligators or water.
I'm so disappointed.
Yeah.
That's kind of fun though. We're about to enter St. Augustine City through the old gates.
And that gate dates back to 1739.
St. George Street.
Jeremiah.
Love the street. It's a pedestrian walkway.
And it's the heart of Old Town.
This is where all the action is. Right here, check it out. Oldest wood schoolhouse in the U.S. I'm shooting right into the sun.
St. George Street is a fascinating, colorful little street to walk down. It's the heart of the city, and it has all these interesting little courtyards and nooks and crannies.
Right here at St. Augustine's Cathedral, we have the oldest bell in America. This is the discoverer of Florida, Juan Ponce de Leon. He landed right near this spot in 1513. All right, we have America's first wax museum, which is hosted inside America's oldest drugstore. Told you we have a lot of America's oldest. So we are standing in front of the Memorial Church. It's one of the most beautiful Protestant churches in the world.
So they say, and I'm not one to argue with them.
I think it's gorgeous.
It was built in 1889 by Henry Flagler, who was famous for being famous, very rich guy.
Yeah, a tycoon, an oil tycoon.
Founder of Standard Oil, and he helped found Miami and
Palm
Beach.
And Flagler College, which is right behind us. We're going to go visit that too. We'll show you that.
And he built a railroad, and after all of that, and after building this church, he deserved to be buried here, and he was.
And I think they say it's the first time he ever stood still is the day he was buried here.
He built Hotel Ponce de Leon, and just across the street, the Alcazar Hotel.
And that is now Flagler College and Lightner Museum.
Yes, Flagler College has been there for about 50 years now.
Campus life. Do they do this at your college? Lightner Museum, this little courtyard. So cool. So we have got some more activated adventures coming up next week. We are going to be invaded by butterflies and bats. We hope you'll join us next week. Thanks for watching.
Stay activated.